good day, depending on where you're catching up with us today. It's a beautiful day. It's a nice day. Thank God for beautiful moments like this. So coming to you on the second last day of the challenge. I'll try to stand probably. That might be better. It's the second last day of the challenge today. So we're doing it today, and then tomorrow will be the last day because we've been doing the 7 days of a challenge. And so we're coming to you guys for one second last more day, and then tomorrow will be the final day. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope that you are continuing, for those of you who are part of this, continuing with the journey and enjoying it so far as you continue to just basically get out and do something physical with yourself, because there's so much power, as I said, when you do exercise, when we are outside. There's so much power. It's not just all about, or nothing to, it's not just to do with losing weight or being able to put in the step counts, but it's also to do with so many things that include our mental health. So when we're going out, it helps us, as I said, for myself, gives me so much mental clarity, which is really amazing. And so today, being the second last day, I want to bring one more last thing, because tomorrow will be more just Thanksgiving and wrapping up. I will not bring anything new tomorrow. So today we're going to be talking about interval training, right? So we've talked about tracking of your calories, and I said if you just have a smart phone, you will be able, whether it's Android or Apple, it doesn't matter, it will give you some sort of step counting. Then the next day we looked at basically hydration, and today I want to give a shout out to, I think it's called Chinyere, who was documenting and saying it's sad that more than 50% of the population are still hydrated, even though water is everywhere. So please do drink your water, or do get hydrated. Then yesterday we looked at being mindful, being present, slowing down, and allowing yourself to be able to just feel the moment and be in the moment. And so today we're going to be looking briefly at interval training before I disappear to go for a run. So when you're thinking about interval training, most of the time we like to pace things at the same pace. We go running. Mostly I run the same pace, same distance, same everything, almost every single day. To an extent that I know the routes that I use, I know where I go. I can basically go, run, and come back and say I've run 5 kilometers without necessarily looking up to say this was the map that gave me the 5 kilometers. I don't have to use GPS to be able to tell me I've run 5 kilometers, because human beings are creatures of habit. You and I included, we are creatures of habit. The moment we start something, unfortunately or fortunately, it has its own advantages and disadvantages. We get used to that thing. We become so much acclimatized and accustomed to the thing that we can almost become like a resistance to change, because that's how we're wired, that's how our minds are like. And so when you're doing the same thing, you're doing the same walk, same pace, same everything every single day, it gets to a point that your body will become comfortable to say, voila, we are in the best mode, we are in the best moment, and then it will just want to relax, chillax, enjoy itself. But then there's a disadvantage with that, because the muscles get used to everything, your body gets used to everything, and now you might just be doing exercise, reaping the benefits, of course, of being out and things like that, but you can't see any much changes. And that's why if you've been going, for example, to exercise, or you have been to the gym for so long, hi Samuel, to the gym for so long, and you're not really seeing much shifts and changes around you, it might just be like our bodies get so used to it, get so acclimatized, and then they're like, we are holding on to this. And so that's why if you're going, for example, to the gym, they usually suggest and say try shifting things, so you kind of confuse your muscle memory, so that at the end of the day your body thinks is working out something new every single day, and that can work to your advantage. Don't work just the same muscle every single day and expect to see a shift. So for example, if you're doing, I'm a very great fan of body exercises, right? If you're doing let's say push-ups, don't do 10 push-ups every single day and expect to see a change. At least you're doing something. That's amazing, that's a kudos. But if you're doing the same every single day, your body will get used to it. So you need to kind of spice things up. You need to kind of change things up. You need to kind of let the body forget about its comfort zone to be able to reap maximum benefits. And so if you're doing, for example, 10 push-ups today, it might be worthwhile doing 20 another day. It might be, and then you go 30, then come back to 10. So kind of in a way, you're working the muscles out in different ways. Also, if you're doing, for example, 10 push-ups and then you're doing sit-ups and then you're doing something else, the next time you do it, change it around so that you're not getting used to it, because once you get used to it, there isn't much really that you can do in terms of any benefits. And so let's go back into the challenge. We're going to be doing interval training today. You might be asking, how can I do interval training and what can I do with interval training? Is basically you are trying to change the interval or the pace at which you're walking, you're running, you're crawling. Because if you're used to just generally being able to go, you walk at the same pace, you go the same steps, do the same time. It's nice because that's consistency, but then you'll get to a point you don't really end up getting much benefits from it. And so you need to get to a point to say, today I'm going to do 5,000 steps, let's say in 50 minutes. Then when you're doing it again tomorrow, I usually say do 5,000 steps, but then try and do it in 49 minutes. The other day, do 5,000 steps, do it in 45 minutes. So you have something constant, you change something. Because most of us, we want to change things up so quickly. So many things are happening that we end up confusing ourselves. We give up and we decide it's not working, I'm out of this, I'm not doing this. So if you want to build consistency and be able to see much from it, try to fix something. So like you can fix 5 kilometers, which is what you're doing, because as I said, I usually run 5 kilometers, hence the 5,000 steps plus or minus is kind of just helping us to get into that. So if you're doing 5,000 steps, try and tell yourself this 5,000 steps, what I'm going to do is I will do 5,000 steps in one day, in let's say 45 minutes today. When you're increasing the interval, tell yourself, today I'm going to do 5,000 steps, but instead of doing them in 45 minutes, I'll try to do them in 43 minutes. So you're pacing up. You're trying to kind of increase the intensity or the pace at which you're doing things. It has its own advantages. And that's why you see, like in most cases, people usually say things like doing high interval intensity training, where you're kind of doing, let's say, very fast walk and then you relax for a minute. So you're raising your heart rate so fast and then you're letting it pace down, then rest it again, then pace down, because it has its own advantages. And there are studies that have shown if you do that, you can actually end up still being able to burn calories when you're not working out. Because when you're constantly in that steady state, a steady, quick state, you're kind of in a way steady but also quick, fast and slow down, you can continue to burn calories even after you've stopped your exercise. When I was living in the past place, in the city where I lived before we moved houses, I used to go for a lot for spinning. I love spinning. I love cycling. I have a little stationary bicycle living at home at the moment. And when I do spinning or if I do cycling, it's a very good way of doing this, because you can actually go so fast, slow down, fast, slow down, and that has its own advantages. If you don't have a bike, we're not doing a bike challenge, we're doing a walking or running challenge. The best thing you can do is tell yourself, today I will go, let's say, for 5 kilometers, as I said, if you're running, you could say maybe just go at the same pace. Towards the end of your run, you try to pace it up. Towards the end of your run, you try to make it more faster. Towards the end of your run, you try to kind of encourage yourself to do more and to do faster and go down. Like, I remember what I usually do a lot of times. Here we have like posts that separate, let's say, from one place to the other. You can do, let's say, one post I'm going to be doing, it's about a kilometer apart. I will be doing that just gentle walk, and then the next kilometer I'll do power walking. Then the next kilometer I go back to gentle. Then the next kilometer I do power walking. Then the next kilometer back to gentle. So you'll have done intervals of power walking and normal walking, power walking and gentle walking throughout your journey, and that will definitely reap so much benefits for you. And so that's a task for you. So again, as I said, those of you who are on this challenge, tag us, make videos on your channel, tag us along on your social media, let us know we're doing this together. And as you're going out today, just remember we're pacing things out. Just remember we're going to be doing intervals today. We're going to be trying wherever you can do some high intensity, but do not overwork it, because if you've never done this before, it might look like a daunting task, and I don't want you to go and injure yourself. Just remember, at the end of the day, your safety is more excuse me, more key and more fundamental than anything else. And so that I don't make this long, I need to go and run. And today I'm going back to the office. I've had the luxury of being on leave for a while, and today I've got to go back into the office. So I don't want to make this long. I want to just continue to thank you guys for the support that you're giving us. Thank you so much for those of you who are live with us today. I really appreciate that and celebrate and exalt. I'm excited about that. Really, really, really grateful for that. If you've not done so already, why not just click that share, like, or subscribe button? It will go a long way in supporting what we're doing. So I will come back again tomorrow for the final time, which will be the end of the challenge. If you're able to let us know, give us some feedback, we really appreciate. You can put it in the chat, or you can put it on the comment section to help us know what is it you've enjoyed the most with this challenge, what is it you've enjoyed the least with the challenge. We are open to constructive criticism. If there's something you think like we can be able to do better in order to continue doing life as a tribe together, feel free to let us know. We are very open, as I said, to learning from you guys, to be able to also do things that are relevant with you. If also you want us to maybe do another challenge of something else, if there's something that you really desire to see us doing, again, give us some feedback. We will try as the Lord gives us strength to be able to do that. So that again, as I said, I don't want to make this too long. It's time to go out for a run. I pray that you have a great day. Know that you're loved, appreciated, and celebrated. You guys rock. You are amazing. Have a wonderful day to yourself. Shall see you again, hopefully same place, same time. I don't know, I might change tomorrow morning for the final time of this challenge. Until next time, God bless. Love you plenty. God change the world in the only way that you can change. Be the light in the darkness around you. Don't let the darkness around you overwhelm you. Go be the world changer. Go prosper. Go be what God has made you to be. You are an overcomer. You're more than a conqueror. You are meant to be for such. You're created and made for such a time as this. You are a world transformer. Have an amazing day. Have a beautiful day from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. God bless, and see you again same time, same space tomorrow morning. Goodbye.